This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of November 1st, 2021. Yeah, it's intense. You might be wondering if Mercury is still retrograde, and the reason is that this week begins with the final of 3 squares from Mercury, the planet that rules all of our communication pathways, devices, methods, and Pluto, the destroyer. Pluto, the bringer of metamorphic change, the keeper of secrets and dark, dark power. There may be connections between what plays out at the beginning of the week, between the revelations that come at the beginning of the week, and the previous 2 times that this square happened, October 1st and at the end of September. You may be experiencing actual physical breakdown in communication devices. This is why, all right? Cars, whatever. There is a real strong push to test, to stress, to force change, to force upgrades, to force repairs, connections, corrections. Along with it, you will find hard truths, things coming to the surface, your mind clarifying about all manner of things in a sudden and effortless way. It may not be comfortable. Things that have been building inside of you will be shaping and reshaping the way you think, the way you perceive, the way you communicate. You may also find yourself engaging in and actually starting really hard but very important conversations. This takes us into the Scorpio new moon, which is on the 4th, and it occurs with a real weird, quick change, plot twist vibe to it, because Uranus, the other cosmic change agent, is exactly opposite the moon, and he is connecting the new starts and the refreshings that happen now to the middle of June, when he was at this location in his 2nd square from Saturn, the planet of structure. So the stories of this week may tie back to then as well, to changing and doing something different, investing your energies and your desires and your resources in a different way as an outgrowth of things that happened in June. There's also an implementing quality to this. And then the vibe really changes. We get quite serious after several weeks of more lightheartedness and humor and wanting to be around a lot of people. The Halloween party season abates on the 5th as the 2 planets closest to the Earth switch signs in a way that supports each other. Venus, our social director, moves into the no-nonsense mode of Capricorn. This is what I call Santa baby territory. We're looking at durability, lasting value, what can be with us for the long haul, what actually is tangible, reliable, supportive, what can we take to the bank. And Mercury, again, the guy that rules all of our communication methods and modes, moves into deep penetrating Scorpio, the very sign where we have just had the new moon, the sign that is ruled by Pluto in the modern astrological tradition, whom Mercury has been roughing things up with since late September. So we've been in a bit of a simulated Mercury in Scorpio vibe, and now it is that way for real, and it will be easy for you to perceive situations in a deep way. Everybody kind of gets a spidey sense that is heightened when Mercury is in Scorpio. The undercurrents are extremely detectable and may, in fact, be more important than whatever people are saying to each other. And these two planets, Mercury and Venus, are, as I said, in a mutually supportive relationship. And on the 6th, that relationship actually crystallizes in an exact sextile, which is an opportunity aspect. It may be easy for you to have deep, meaningful, important conversations, to actually connect to something that is a long-standing desire of yours, or that ends up being very important for the future. And all of this is starting the lead-in, actually, already to 2022, because Venus will spend a long, long time in Capricorn. She will retrograde in this sign in the middle of December and be in it well into next year. So we're really doing a very, very serious year-end inventory, starting early and continuing well into the next year. Homing thought of the week: show me the truth. Song of the week: The Killing Moon by Echo and the Bunnyman from the movie Danny Darko. And also, for the foreseeable future, Santa Baby. Eartha Kitt's version of that is particularly satisfying. And the image of the week is baggage scanning equipment at a security checkpoint in an airport. You'll learn more about this in my forecast for the month of November, which is already up at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. I host Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio on the first and third Monday of every month, 5 p.m. Eastern. And this week, I'll be talking about intuition and the kitchen, melding a couple of really important interests of mine and many of yours. I host lively conversation on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group The Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I post on Instagram at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel. Talk to you next week.